welcome to the mid-season review. Can you believe we're already at mid-season of the Pro Bro Fantasy Football?
It's pretty ridiculous.
It's crazy. It feels like just yesterday I was picking ping pong balls from a salad shaker.
It really does feel that way.
So how do you feel about your team so far?
Well, I feel as good as I feel about Andrew Luck throwing touchdowns.
I see you've been
Don't judge me.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
You have Houston's defense. You drink this much too.
So we got a couple of topics to discuss.
Dude.
We got 6 or 7 weeks left till the end of the season.
Not that. 6 or 7 weeks to the end of the regular season.
I guess we have to start off with the draft and Chris drafting kickers.
Yes.
I know my career as a fantasy football player, I've never seen anything like that.
No, I've never seen it as a player, as a commissioner, as someone who read a fantasy football book when I was in 3rd grade.
It's really inexcusable, to be honest. I mean, I don't understand it.
I mean, maybe she's trying to field the World Cup team. Unknown strategy.
Could be.
The problem with that is we only have one kicker slot.
Yeah. And she had the first pick.
She did have the first
pick. Took a couple picks, went on auto draft. All kickers.
That will teach you. Yahoo Auto Draft, not worth it.
I think she must have done something besides the Yahoo Auto Draft, because even Yahoo Auto Draft would not have done so many kickers.
I mean, that probably is a little harsh on Yahoo Auto Draft. How many times can we say Yahoo Auto Draft?
Moving on.
All right.
So who do you think?
Like I am from the Houston defense is what I'm moving on from.
So who do you think is the team to beat so far?
Well, not mine. But we do have a couple teams that are in the running as the best team right now. Tony and You Suck being in first place right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Julian a close second with Levy on guard.
Mm-hmm.
Mandy making an odd push. The way the game is going this weekend looks like he will move into 3rd place.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he started off pretty slow to start the season.
He did.
I know he was complaining about being 0-3.
Yes, I believe that is correct. He is potentially going to be on a 4-game winning streak. That's how you turn around going 0-3. You know how you don't turn around going 0-3? Starting the Houston defense, Victor.
So do you still have Houston defense?
They are on the bench.
Oh, the bench.
And I feel like that's where they should live.
Okay.
Potentially the free agent market, but I know when I drop them, that's when they'll be good. They won't be good. They're not going to be good. But speaking of who is good, You Suck, Tony, having Todd Gurley on the team, as well as Jarvis Landry, makes him a pretty solid contender. Julian has DeAndre Hopkins, which did anyone see that?
Hopkins has a ton of targets and receptions.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
It's almost as if no one knew about him, assuming that the quarterback situation in Houston, which is not good. I just threw my pen around. Don't judge me. And I'm having Forsett as well. And
Forsett, Bell, Amari Cooper.
He's in a pretty good shape. Amari Cooper had a great catch today, by the way. And then Mandy having Brady, having Peterson, and then also the pickup possibly of the year in Devontae Freeman.
Yeah,
and
very strong running back group.
Yes.
With Peterson and Freeman. That's tough to beat.
It is very tough to beat.
And Brady, of course, is going to be good.
Right.
All right, so let's move on to 6th place prediction. Who do you think is going to sneak into the playoffs, where you know anything can happen in the playoffs?
It's true. Anything can happen in the playoffs. We should really go back at some point. Not to now, because, you see this. The team that comes in 6th usually does get an upset in the playoffs.
Really?
In my memory. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can check it out. I'm going to shamelessly, now that I have benched Houston's defense and not knowing how my current game will end, I'm going to say that I have a good track record of being that 6th team.
So you're predicting to make the 6th spot from
Don't
12
call it a comeback.
Wow, I like it.
How about you?
I think Connor's had a strong push. Calvin Johnson's really come alive recently, so I could see him making a push. Aaron is also making a good push. He has a lot of points. And a lot of his players are stepping up. So I could see him making a push. With that tiebreaker in points, definitely.
That's true. That
Something
is a crucial point.
You're seeing Marshawn Lynch step up. He's made some big.
He's getting healthy again. Is really what it is.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. We'll see who makes the 6th place and sneaks into the playoffs.
It's true. It'll be crucial to making the playoffs at this point, especially in a come from behind place, is having good pickups on the free agent wire. Who do you think are some of the best pickups we've had so far?
Well, you mentioned him earlier. I would say Freeman.
That's
probably one of the top pickups.
Definitely. The fact that Devontae Freeman was added. We started the season, he was in a running back by committee. With
people didn't really know, and Mandy just jumped on it, and he's
He's got him going.
He's been rolling. Who else do we have?
I got to credit you picking up Andy Dalton. I'm not sure how that's going to last in the second half of the season because I don't know how Andy Dalton does.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting.
They play Pittsburgh next week. I think that'll be a great indicator if an Andy Dalton is for real or if he's Andy Dalton. Also, Chris Johnson being picked up by Krish, and then my argument for best pickup because he's been picked up twice as a good pickup by Krish. I believe he was part of the 142 points she somehow magically put up on me and beat me.
A little bit.
I know I'm not there. Damn it! Don't judge me. And then also now being picked up by Rudy. So, though on that note, we have those as the best.
Alan Hearns, right?
Yes.
Alan Hearns.
Yeah, Alan Hearns being.
He gets a ton of targets every
He does,
week.
even though he's sharing the load and has Blake Bortles at quarterback.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is.
Very interesting.
Allen Robinson, both of them are named Allen, taking some of his targets away.
So, we talked about the best pickup. Who do you think was the worst pickup?
So, I did some research on this one. I scrolled through all the pickups we've had, and there were some really good contenders. But Wes Welker?
Yeah, I didn't really understand the Wes Welker pickup. Mandy, do you care to elaborate on that? Because I don't really understand why you picked up Wes Welker.
You should probably make a post about why. My only understanding is because you also have Andre Johnson. You were trying to create a 2012 team to win a championship. But then I see that you dropped him right afterwards. Maybe you realized your mistake. Maybe I don't know why. Maybe you thought there was hope.
Who knows?
He had a tryout. Maybe you thought he was going to get picked up. The Giants tried him out, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe make it up.
I don't know. Anyway, he's not on a team. He's probably on the couch, so I don't know why
I was going to say.
he'd be on anyone's roster.
I don't know either.
I do have a public service announcement.
What do you?
Anyone who has not paid, please pay. Oh, yeah. You owe me, by the way. And the following teams also owe me $30.
This is not
Do you have anything else you want to cover for our mid-season review?
I'm going to say don't call it a comeback. Anything can happen in Pro Bro.
It's true.
Even Houston defense can become good again. Other than that.
All right, looking forward to a great second half of the year.
Yes.
Looking forward to the playoffs. All right, let's
Here we
finish
go.
strong.
All right. Oh!